Now, if you've been following some of the developments in cuisine, right? Developments in cuisine, not just in Australia, all around the world, it seems to be moving towards insect-based diets, right? A lot of talk, a lot of articles, a lot of these promotional type material being put out in the news by PR companies and by certain, bodies like the World Economic Forum around eating bugs, eating crickets. Now, this is not the stuff of conspiracy. This is very much increased, and it's being pushed as a delicacy. It's being pushed as revolutionary. And I'm not joking. I mean, I'm trying not to laugh while I talk about this, but there is a lot of material out there about eating bugs. Let's have a look at some examples, all right? I'm going to put up Google here. I'm going to bring up some examples. Let's have a look. Why these glamorous personal trainers eat $250 per kilo crickets for dinner and hope all Aussies follow in their footsteps. They taste like prawns. I'm sure they taste like prawns, but mate, I don't want to eat your damn bugs. Let's have a look at another one. Scientists hope to feed primary school children edible insects. Pupils at 4 Wales primary schools offered insect diet. Here's another one. In Japan, edible insects are sold in vending machines to help the environment. Vending machines selling edible insects have been set up at a camping facility in Nagano Prefecture, central Japan. Insects have been drawing attention as an alternative source of protein to solve the global food shortage. And there's this growing trend, right? A lot of it seems to be centered around these lifestyle type thing, like insect eating becoming a lifestyle choice. So like, all of a sudden, like how the influencers at one point were talking about drinking kale. Now, I don't know anything about these kind of kale and all this kind of stuff, but I'm saying that that kind of stuff was pushed, right? So we all of a sudden we're having this eating insects, my creepy crawly breakfast bowl, and that's in kind of like a it's about health, it's about fitness, it's about wellness. And, even that first article we saw about why these Australian trainers eat this much insects. So I think it's really kind of conditioning people for the next generation. I don't think my generation is going to give up steak for insects anytime soon. But the next generation, who are very much more conscious about the foods that they're eating, whether that's good or bad, I don't want to judge that. But, they might actually be able to be convinced that in order to save the planet, in order to deal with the issues in the food supply chain, that we should be eating insects because they're much easier to farm and they're a great source of protein. And all of this brings me back to this meme of Greta with the gun, and it says, "Eat the bugs." All right, that's where we're at. If you want to save the planet, if you want to be a good human being, right, eat the bugs.